So, Boom, it's your first time in the NFL playoffs. You're going to face the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday. You weren't on the active roster last season in the postseason, had the pec injury. So what are you anticipating just from an intensity level? Have you heard from your teammates what it will be like? What are your expectations?
Well, me, myself, I'm very excited. You know, like you said, it's my first, playoff game as an active guy. And, I'm just hearing from all the guys, man, it's just one of those things. You're so excited to play in the game, 12 teams to, have this opportunity to play in such a, big stage. And, for us to be playing against the Bengals, it's going to be a huge opportunity.
So what do you know or what do you anticipate about the importance of the running game in the playoffs? I mean, you always hear about why, or the fact that teams need to run the ball in the postseason. What do you make of that, and what have you learned about the importance of that going into the postseason?
Well, it's definitely huge for us to get running game going. Definitely to help Andrew out, and just to help the game out. As a whole. Get the passing game going, get the running game going. So it's definitely going to be important for us to get the rushing game going. Yeah,
I guess, has it been difficult the last few weeks there's been some injuries up front? I know even Trent's dealt with some things. I mean, injuries have kind of been something you guys have had to overcome the last few weeks. Do you feel now that guys are getting healthier that you can maybe attack and be that power running team, at least at times, that you want to be?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, we had a few injuries, and we're getting a couple guys back, so it's going to be good for us. And hopefully we can get things rolling now, and that's what we're looking forward to.
So when you were, let's go back to when you were young Boom, and by the way, they call him Boom because you used to take out all the kids on the youth football field, look for contact, so maybe some contact on Sunday. But when you think back to being a kid and you think to the playoffs and watching the playoffs, what are your recollections? And did you dream of this happening one day, playing in the postseason? Was that a dream?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think every kid's dream is to, obviously, play in the NFL, then go to the playoffs and then try to win the Super Bowl. So, right now, that's the main goal is, just taking it one game at a time, one day at a time, one practice at a time, and, just finishing that game and worry about that game. And, obviously, you want to look forward to the Super Bowl, but you have to take it one game at a time and just take care of the job.
So you've played more this season than at any time before. This is your third season in the NFL. So how have you grown, do you think, this season? Because you grow, frankly, through experience, right? So how have you seen yourself change and grow, even though that process has to continue? What have you noticed?
Just becoming a better player, just, learning, more stuff on and off the field. Just being around, great players and, my great coaches. And, like you said, it's my third season and, it's my first playoff. So I think I've just, just grown as a player, just learning more of the game, just, and also just playing the game.
Right. So this offense had to be fun playing in this offense this year with the way Andrew Luck played. And I think people may have noticed a little bit of a dip maybe the last few weeks, but the personnel is still there. You clearly had that success. Do you think that this offense can be that offense again in the NFL playoffs?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like you said, I mean, we have so many, great players, great weapons. And like a guy like Andrew who's running everything, I mean, you put the ball in his hands, who knows what could happen, especially with the great players we have. And I'm just excited, for the opportunity that we have to, play against the Bengals, and I'm just ready to get it going.
And then finally, we talked about the running game earlier. So much of running the football is about your disposition, right? And it's almost like a man versus man sort of experience. Is this sort of personal for you guys, to get that running game going? And it's a reflection of you guys in the backfield and up front. How personal is that to get that running game going?
Well, you definitely have to take it to heart. This is our job. This is what we have to do. So we definitely want to do it. So. Like I said, we're just taking it one day at a time. We're working out here, and we're just ready to go now.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.